Come with me on a journey, if you will, to the great breathing hearts of our planet. We are venturing into the rainforests of South America and Asia, two continents separated by vast oceans but united by these incredible emerald worlds. These are places of immense wonder, where life thrives in an explosion of color and sound. Here the air is thick with the scent of damp earth and sweet blossoms, and the canopy above forms a living ceiling, filtering the sunlight into gentle dancing beams. It is a world that has existed for millions of years, a complex and beautiful tapestry woven from countless threads of life. We are here to witness its most spectacular inhabitants. Our exploration is not merely a sightseeing tour, it is an immersion into an ancient ecosystem. We will tread softly along winding jungle paths, where every leaf and vine tells a story. We will drift silently down winding tea-colored rivers that snake through the dense foliage, acting as lifelines for the creatures that dwell here. The sounds of the rainforest will be our constant companions. The chorus of unseen insects, the distant call of a bird, the rustle of leaves that hints at a hidden presence. This is a sensory journey, one that invites us to listen, to watch, and to feel the powerful, gentle pulse of nature. Today, on this day, February 22nd, 2026, these forests stand as precious jewels, holding untold biodiversity within their depths. Our purpose is to discover the extraordinary animals that call these places home. We will look to the skies to see birds painted in colors so vivid they seem to have been borrowed from a dream. We will peer into the shadows to catch a glimpse of mammals that move with grace and purpose through their domain. This is not a world of fantasy, but a real living kingdom, and we have been granted a special privilege to observe its daily marvels and quiet moments. Let us begin our gentle exploration with an open heart and curious mind. Forget the noise and haste of the world you know, and step into this sanctuary of life. The rainforest does not hurry. It unfolds its secrets to those who are patient and respectful. It asks only that we watch and listen, that we appreciate the intricate beauty of its design. So, let us take a deep breath of the warm, humid air and take our first step into this magnificent wilderness, ready to be amazed by the sheer creative force of the natural world. Our first encounter is with a flash of brilliant color high in the canopy. It is a flock of scarlet macaws, soaring against the blue sky like living rainbows. Their feathers are a breathtaking combination of fiery red, sunny yellow, and deep azure blue. These birds are some of the most recognizable inhabitants of the South American rainforest, and for good reason. They are not just beautiful, they are highly intelligent and social creatures. They often mate for life, and you can see them flying in pairs, their wings almost touching, as they navigate the air currents with expert precision. Their loud, raucous calls echo through the trees, a vibrant announcement of their presence. As we watch, they settle on the high branches of a giant saber tree. Using their strong, hooked beaks, they expertly crack open hard nuts and seeds, their primary source of food. This powerful beak is not just a tool for eating, it also helps them climb, acting like a third foot as they move through the branches. The macaws communicate with one another through a complex series of squawks, clicks, and body language. It is a fascinating spectacle of community and cooperation, a family gathering set against the backdrop of the immense green forest. They are a true symbol of the wild, untamed spirit of the Amazon. Elsewhere, in the rainforests of Southeast Asia, we find their counterparts in the form of equally stunning parrots. Consider the eclectus parrot, a marvel of the avian world. What is most remarkable about this species is the dramatic difference in color between the sexes. The male is a brilliant emerald green, a perfect camouflage among the leaves, while the female is a startling combination of royal blue, purple, and bright scarlet. For a long time, they were thought to be two different species. This striking contrast is a beautiful example of nature's endless creativity and evolutionary strategy. These birds live in the hollows of tall rainforest trees, raising their young in the safety of these natural nurseries. Their diet consists of fruits, figs, and nectar, which they find in the sprawling canopy. Watching a flock of parrots feeding is a joyful, if messy, affair. They chatter and squabble, dropping bits of fruit to the forest floor below, inadvertently feeding other creatures in the process. Their role in the ecosystem is vital, as they are important seed dispersers, helping the forest to regenerate. They are the gardeners of the canopy, painting the air with their colors and filling it with their lively sounds. Our journey now leads us to one of the most iconic sights of the neotropics, the toko toucan. It is impossible to miss this magnificent bird, not because of its size, but because of its astonishing beak. The beak is enormous, accounting for almost half the bird's length, and is painted in brilliant shades of yellow, orange, and black. It looks heavy, but it is surprisingly lightweight, made of a honeycomb-like structure of bone filled with air. This incredible appendage is used for a variety of tasks, from reaching fruit on branches that are too thin to support the bird's weight to regulating body temperature. We watch as a toucan plucks a ripe berry with the very tip of its beak, then deftly tosses it into the air and catches it in the back of its throat. It is a display of remarkable dexterity. Despite their somewhat comical appearance, toucans are graceful in their own way, hopping from branch to branch with a bouncy, light-footed movement. They are also social birds, often traveling in small flocks. Their call is a croaking, frog-like sound that carries a long way through the forest, another thread in the rich acoustic tapestry of this vibrant world. The toucan is a masterpiece of natural engineering. Crossing the globe to the forests of Asia and Africa, we meet a bird that is equally impressive, the great hornbill. This is a truly majestic creature, large and powerful, with a striking yellow and black casque on top of its massive beak. The casque is a hollow structure, and its exact purpose is still debated by scientists, though it is likely used in courtship rituals and to amplify the bird's deep, booming calls. The sound of a hornbill's flight is unmistakable. The wind rushing through its primary feathers creates a loud whooshing noise that can be heard from a great distance, announcing its approach long before it comes into view. The nesting habits of the hornbill are particularly extraordinary. The female seals herself inside a tree hollow to lay her eggs, using mud, droppings, and fruit pulp to create a wall, leaving only a small slit. Through this opening, the devoted male passes her food for weeks, and later feeds the chicks as well. This remarkable strategy protects the mother and her young from predators like snakes and monitor lizards. It is an incredible act of dedication and a powerful example of the lengths to which nature will go to ensure the survival of the next generation. It is a privilege to witness such a profound story of family and survival. In the open woodlands and riverine forests of India and Sri Lanka, we are treated to a display of pure opulence. A male Indian peafowl, or peacock, begins his courtship dance. He raises his magnificent train, a spectacular fan of over 150 feathers, each one tipped with an iridescent eye that shimmers with shades of bronze, blue, and gold. This is not his tail, but a set of elongated upper tail coverts. He struts and shivers, causing the feathers to vibrate and creating a shimmering hypnotic effect. accompanied by a rustling sound. It is one of the most breathtaking spectacles in the entire animal kingdom. The female, or peahen, is much more subdued in her coloring, a dusty brown and green that allows her to blend in with the undergrowth while she nests on the ground. She watches the male's display with a critical eye, judging his fitness by the size, color, and quality of his train. This dramatic difference between the sexes is a classic example of sexual selection, where extravagant traits evolve simply because they are attractive to the opposite sex. When the sun catches the peacock's feathers, it is a moment of pure, unadulterated natural beauty, a living work of art designed to win a mate. From the grand and majestic, we turn our attention to the tiny and miraculous. Deep in the forests of the Americas, a blur of motion and a low hum signal the arrival of a hummingbird. These are the smallest birds in the world, yet they are among the most energetic. We watch a rufous hummingbird, its throat feathers, or gorget, flashing like a fiery red ember as it catches the light. It hovers before a flower, its wings beating so fast they are invisible to our eyes, creating the humming sound that gives the bird its name. It is a marvel of aerial agility, able to fly forwards, backwards, sideways, and even upside down. To fuel this high-energy lifestyle, a hummingbird must consume more than its own body weight in nectar each day, visiting hundreds of flowers. It is a relentless quest for fuel. Its long, slender beak and even longer tongue are perfectly adapted to probe deep into blossoms to extract the sweet liquid. In doing so, it provides a vital service, pollinating the plants it feeds from. At night, to conserve energy, some hummingbirds can enter a state of torpor, a hibernation-like state where their heart rate and body temperature plummet. These tiny iridescent jewels are a testament to the incredible efficiency and delicate beauty of the natural world. Let us pause for a moment and simply absorb the environment around us. We are standing beneath a cathedral of trees, some so tall their tops are lost in the mist. The air is warm and humid, carrying the fragrance of wet earth, decaying leaves, and the sweet perfume of orchids clinging to the branches. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense canopy, creating a mosaic of light and shadow on the forest floor. Every surface is alive. Mosses and ferns grow on tree trunks, and long lianas, like thick ropes, hang down from above, connecting the canopy to the ground. This is a world of green in every imaginable shade. The rainforest is structured in layers, each with its own community of residents. High above is the emergent layer, where the tallest trees rise above the rest, basking in direct sunlight. Below that is the main canopy, a dense, continuous roof of leaves and branches where most of the rainforest's life is found. This is where the monkeys, toucans, and sloths live. Further down is the understory, a darker, more open area of smaller trees and shrubs. Finally, there is the forest floor, a shadowy realm where decomposition happens, recycling nutrients back into the soil to fuel the entire system. It is a perfectly organized, self-sustaining world. The sounds here are as rich and complex as the forest itself. There is a constant, low-level hum of insects, punctuated by the sharp calls of birds. A troop of howler monkeys begins to roar in the distance, their deep, guttural calls traveling for miles, a haunting and powerful sound that really defines the acoustic landscape of the Central and South American forests. A sudden sharp crack might be a branch falling, or it could be a large animal moving through the undergrowth. Every sound has a meaning, a signal in the complex communication network of the jungle. It is an orchestra of nature, playing a symphony that has been refined over millions of years. As we walk, we see the evidence of this life everywhere. A trail of leafcutter ants marches in a determined line, each carrying a piece of leaf many times its own weight, back to their enormous underground nest. A brightly colored poison dart frog, no bigger than a thumbnail, sits motionless on a leaf, its brilliant skin a warning to predators that it is toxic. A morpho butterfly with wings of an impossible, iridescent blue flutters erratically through a sunbeam. The jungle is not just a collection of trees, it is a bustling, interconnected city of life, where every resident has a role to play. In the deep shadows of the Amazon basin, a powerful and elusive predator is on the move. The jaguar, the largest cat in the Americas, walks with a silent, confident grace. Its beautiful coat, covered in dark rosettes, provides perfect camouflage in the dappled light of the forest floor, allowing it to become one with the shadows. Unlike many other big cats, the jaguar is an excellent swimmer and is very much at home in the water. It hunts along the riverbanks, preying on capybaras, caimans, and even large fish. Its name comes from the indigenous word jaguar, which means he who kills with one leap. The jaguar possesses the most powerful bite force of all the big cats relative to its size, capable of piercing the shell of a turtle or the skull of its prey. It is a solitary and territorial creature, a true apex predator that sits at the very top of the food chain, playing a crucial role in maintaining the health and balance of the entire ecosystem. To catch even a fleeting glimpse of this magnificent animal in its natural habitat is a rare and unforgettable privilege. It's honestly a moment that connects you directly to the raw, untamed power of the wilderness, a humbling reminder of nature's formidable strength. From the powerful and swift, we now turn our gaze upwards to the slow and deliberate. Hanging motionless from a branch high in the canopy is a three-toed sloth. Its entire existence is a masterclass in energy conservation. It moves at an incredibly slow pace, so slow that algae often grow in its shaggy coat, providing it with a greenish tint that serves as excellent camouflage. This slowness is a direct result of its diet, which consists almost exclusively of leaves. Leaves are low in nutrients and difficult to digest, so the sloth has a very slow metabolism to cope. The sloth spends almost its entire life hanging upside down. Its long curved claws act like hooks, allowing it to hang from branches with very little effort, even while sleeping. It eats, sleeps, mates, and gives birth in this inverted position. Once a week, it makes a slow and perilous journey down to the forest floor to defecate, a moment when it is most vulnerable to predators like the jaguar. The sloth may seem like a simple, lazy creature, but it is in fact a highly specialized and successful survivor, perfectly adapted to its quiet life among the leaves. It is the embodiment of tranquility. The canopy suddenly comes alive with acrobatic movement and excited chatter. A troop of squirrel monkeys is passing through, a wave of energy and curiosity. These small, agile primates travel in large groups, sometimes numbering over 100 individuals, foraging for insects and fruit. Their long tails are not prehensile, meaning they cannot grip with them, but are used as a balancing pole as they leap incredible distances from one tree to another. They seem to flow through the branches, their golden brown fur a flash of light against the green leaves. They are the busy social heart of the rainforest canopy. Observing them is like watching a playground in the treetops. Young monkeys chase each other, wrestling and tumbling through the foliage, learning the skills they will need as adults. They are incredibly inquisitive, peering down at us with their intelligent dark eyes, their white spectacles giving them a look of permanent surprise. Their constant calls, a mixture of chirps, peeps, and squeaks, maintain contact within the group as they spread out to feed. They are a vital part of the forest, helping to pollinate plants and disperse seeds as they travel. Their presence brings a sense of joy and boundless energy to the jungle. In another part of the forest, we encounter a different kind of primate, the capuchin monkey, named for the cap of dark fur on their heads that resembles the hoods worn by capuchin friars. These monkeys are renowned for their intelligence. They are among the cleverest of the New World monkeys and are known to use tools. We might be lucky enough to witness one using a rock to crack open a tough palm nut, a behavior that requires learning and foresight. They have a varied diet, eating everything from fruits and nuts to insects, frogs, and even small birds. Capuchins live in smaller family groups than squirrel monkeys, led by a dominant male. They have a complex social structure and a wide range of vocalizations to communicate everything, from the location of food to the approach of a predator. Watching a family of capuchins interact is a fascinating glimpse into a sophisticated animal society. They are resourceful, adaptable, and full of character. These playful and intelligent spirits are a constant reminder that the rainforest is not just a place of plants and trees, but a complex society of thinking, feeling beings. Our journey now takes us in search of creatures that are rarely seen, masters of camouflage and concealment. High in the canopy, clinging to a branch, we might spot the bizarre and wonderful glass frog. From above, it appears to be a simple lime-green frog. But if we were to look at it from underneath, we would be astonished. Its abdominal skin is completely transparent, revealing its internal organs. Its beating heart, its liver, and its digestive tract are all clearly visible. This incredible adaptation is a form of camouflage, helping the frog's outline to blend in with the leaf it is sitting on. These small amphibians are nocturnal and live near fast-flowing streams, where they lay their eggs on leaves overhanging the water. When the tadpoles hatch, they drop directly into the stream below to begin their aquatic life. The male frog often stands guard over the eggs, protecting them from predators like wasps and ensuring they stay moist. The glass frog is a delicate and almost magical creature, a tiny window into the inner workings of life itself. Finding one is a reward for patient observation and a reminder of the endless surprises the rainforest holds. Deep within the dark, damp leaf litter of the forest floor in Asia, another secretive creature makes its home, the pangolin. This unique mammal looks like a walking pine cone, its body covered in an armor of overlapping scales, made of keratin, the same material as our fingernails. When threatened, the pangolin's primary defense is to roll up into a tight, impenetrable ball, its sharp-edged scales providing excellent protection from predators like tigers and leopards. They are shy, solitary, and nocturnal, emerging at night to search for their only food, ants and termites. The pangolin has no teeth. Instead, it uses its incredibly long sticky tongue, which can sometimes be as long as its body, to probe into insect nests and lap up its prey. It has long, powerful claws for tearing open termite mounds and ant hills. Sadly, these remarkable animals are one of the most trafficked mammals in the world, hunted for their scales and meat. Their secretive nature makes them difficult to study and even more difficult to protect. Seeing a pangolin in the wild is an increasingly rare and precious experience, a poignant encounter with a species that desperately needs our help. As the day draws to a close, the light in the rainforest softens, the air cools, and a new chorus of sounds begins to rise as the nocturnal creatures start to stir. We find a quiet spot by a tranquil river. the water flowing gently over smooth stones. The frantic energy of the day gives way to a profound sense of peace. A kingfisher, a flash of electric blue and orange, sits perfectly still on an overhanging branch, watching the water for the flicker of a small fish. The world seems to hold its breath, bathed in the warm golden light of the setting sun. This is the true gift of the wilderness, these moments of quiet contemplation. It is in these moments that we can truly appreciate the intricate beauty and delicate balance of this ecosystem. We can feel the ancient rhythm of the forest, a rhythm that has pulsed for millennia, long before we arrived and will continue long after we are gone. The gentle lapping of the water, the distant call of a night bird, the rustle of leaves in the evening breeze. These simple things connect us to something much larger than ourselves. They remind us that we are a part of nature, not apart from it. The wonders we have witnessed today, the vibrant plumage of a macaw, the silent power of a jaguar, the slow grace of a sloth, the shimmering dance of a peacock, are more than just beautiful sights. They are expressions of life's incredible diversity and resilience. Each creature, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, is a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly adapted to its role in this complex world. They are a testament to the creative power of nature, a living library of millions of years of natural history. And it is a library that is fragile and in need of our protection. As we leave these enchanted forests, let us carry this sense of peace and wonder with us. Let the memory of the rainforest's beauty be a source of calm and inspiration in our daily lives. The natural world is full of such marvels, waiting to be discovered, not just in distant jungles, but in the parks, woods, and gardens closer to home. If we take the time to look and to listen, we can find this same sense of connection and joy. The greatest story on earth is the story of life itself, and it is a story that continues to unfold all around us every single day.